pure USD and where I think price is going to be moving next. So we're just going to get straight into it, and we're going to open up our Traders Reality Indicator. Now for an instantly, was the word I was looking for. I think we could possibly have our bottom here. Look, especially if we follow the trend we've been having now, which is generally what happens in FX, where you've been seeing about a month or so of constant red. I looked into this earlier. It is literally a month every single time. This could be, I think, slightly longer. But it is generally. Oh no, look, it's exactly a month. And if we do follow this same pattern that we've had a couple of times now, and we have been bouncing from this 200 moving average, we should have our bottom in now. And I'll show you later on, but if you look into FVGs and stuff like that, it even makes even more sense. So right, look, as we said in our other video, we identified this was the top based on our power of 3 rule, from accumulation, manipulation, and this what's the word, starts with D. Anyway, slipped my mind, sorry. It's the opposite of distribution. That's the one. Sorry. Yeah. It doesn't look too clear in this. It's when you go into the hourly. Well, I just had it saved there from last time. So, look. If you slap on the FEGs, we've gone on the daily, and this very impulsive move has now been fully retraced up until about there. We took all these FEGs out. There are currently no more daily FEGs to be taken. If we actually go into weekly, it makes it even more interesting. This FEG here has been now more or less fully taken. We've basically bounced from this weekly 15 moving average, which is lovely to see. And we now can begin to progress moving forward. If you even look on the 4 hour at the moment, what I'd be looking to see is a solid hold above this 4 hour moving average. I don't have my mouse with me today, I left it. But what I'd be looking for is a solid hold above this 4 hour moving average. You could argue that perhaps this was a liquidity grab or something, where we held above it originally, rejected the 50, broke below, and we're now coming back above, where stops would have been taken out below here. So as long as we can regain this moving average, you see, it would have been something similar to this. You see, we slipped below before moving above, although other times it's a bit more clear. It's not always so messy. But look, maybe we'll form something like similar now. It's even better if we can hold above it. Perhaps you move up to here, or something like that. So in terms of, so we've covered the FEGs in the daily. I think now it's big time that we begin to rise above. Now I'm gonna have a quick check again. Was there any FEGs that I had marked out that were of? Oh yes. Sorry, this is a big one. I'm looking for this area to get tapped. We only vaguely tapped into it here, but other than that, we have not really touched any of this liquidity at all. We do have an FEG there. I don't know if that was tapped. Sort of was tapped, but either way, what happens is places or areas of large candles create imbalances, and price tends to gravitate towards those candles that don't have any wicks to them. So for example, here and here, I was very surprised we actually didn't tap into this, but again, it can always come back at a later stage. For instance, all these candles with no wicks to them, or no candles, they just get taken out at a later date. So that is possibly why that has occurred. And another area I'm looking for, if you're looking in the immediate, will be here and move up into here, but then more in the future will be in around here as well. So look, that's just a real quick analysis there. I think we could now start seeing a slow grind after about a solid 400 pip or 4% sell off, I believe. Yeah, 483 pips sell off. I think now it's time we start to switch into long positions and start to ride this green wave upwards back towards highs. However, I think it is worth noting that the Dixie is in a bit of a falling wedge here. As much as I do not agree with wedges, I did think I made a video a long time ago saying how I think the dollar is due to go to 120, and how we've been sort of in this linear progression from about 2008. And although this could take a very long time, and perhaps you might sell off in the short run, well, for a month or two, as we see the rise up in Euro USD, I do think the ultimate move will be up to about here, um, which would obviously cause Euro to fall. And if you actually look in a longer time frame, sorry, that's a bit too long here. Like this area, there was a few weeks where we're only seeing green. Obviously, this is gonna cause some imbalances, but again, as you guys will know, they don't necessarily have to be taken immediately. Like here, it was only taken how long ago later? They only really got taken out about a year later, in fact. So same with this. We're only tapping into this area now. So I don't think this is a cause for concern, as some people have asked me. And there's also other imbalances up above, about here and here. So but I do think that the dollar could be bullish. But at the moment we're still within this wedge that we formed. Although I'm not a fan of the wedges, they still can provide some good information. Like, as you can see, it's been bouncing from it quite consistently, which is interesting. And we've sort of faked out here, so perhaps we took out stops and now we're looking to go down again. But who knows? If you're asking me, perhaps we might fall back down again after taking stops from retail traders using this pattern, and we may see a pump in Euro USD, as I'm predicting, for the next month or so. Hope you enjoyed the analysis, and I hope this helps your trading.